is Mary Kirby at the Apex IFSA exhibition in Long Beach, California. And I'm speaking with Ben Asmar of Safran Passenger Innovations. Thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure, Mary. Thank you for having us.
Safran, you guys have been rather busy in the in-flight space of late.
We're always busy, but I think recently it's getting much more busy, which is fantastic. It's really showing signs the industry is coming back, which I think we're all glad to see.
Absolutely, and you have a full suite of in-flight entertainment and connectivity products. Of course, your Rave and Rave Ultra IFE. Tell us how that's all doing.
Well, it's actually doing really well. We started designing and developing this before the pandemic. Through the pandemic, we really got to refine it and get to a point where last year we actually started launching it with our customers. The feedback we're getting is really fantastic. We spent a lot of effort into the UI and the experience that passengers get when using our system. We like to make it very simple to use, but also elegant in its design, so people feel very comfortable, even to the point where some customers ask me, where do you find the help in Rave? And I said, well, if we have to put help, we're doing it wrong. It should be that intuitive, you should just be able to use it straight off the bat. So we're getting very good feedback from our new Rave OS and the UI that comes with Rave OS, and some of the great features we've put in there. Things like picture-in-picture, which is a great feature for passengers so they can multitask. And other things that we really like to try and tilt towards the consumer market, so people are very familiar with our products as soon as they get on the aircraft.
And of course it has a Bluetooth integration, which is very popular now at passengers, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
In fact, you guys were among the first.
I think we were the first.
Yeah.
We also have some patents filed early on with this technology as well.
Okay.
And really, I think it's an expectation. Passengers have these experiences on the ground, so why can't they have them in the air? They have very expensive Bluetooth headsets and they want to use them.
Yes.
And we want to be able to give them that feature. And it makes a much more immersive experience. When you're sitting on a plane, you've got your noise-cancelling headsets, you can really focus into a movie and get to your destination that much faster.
Very nice. Tell us about the new OS in terms of, I've noticed that several airlines are already flying with this, correct?
Absolutely. So we've got 6 airlines flying now, and we're progressively rolling it out to our customers as we go, and they're getting new software. Really, there's a couple of interesting things we've done with the Rave OS. Obviously, it's very good at playing movies and music and all the standard things you would expect. But we've also developed what we call our Rave Development Kit. It's the ability for third-party developers to make software for Rave. One thing we've really realized in our industry is notorious for developing software late. We know as Safran, we can't develop all the features that airlines would like to see. There's just too many. So our objective is to make a great platform, create tools for third-party developers that can develop software for airlines directly, or even the airline themselves. We have a platform where they can submit their applications. It goes through a testing process, and then we deliver those applications directly to the aircraft. What it means is the airline take control of the software they would like to see on the aircraft, and they can really tailor the experience directly for them.
Very nice. Of course, you're deeply embedded in the in-flight connectivity space.
Even more so than we have been recently, yes.
And very, very lately, of course, some very big news with Airbus announcing that the SPI terminal is a core part of its HBC, High Bandwidth Connectivity Plus supplier furnished program,
yes,
which is huge. And of course, yesterday, in addition to Inmarsat GX being originally announced, SES and its mPOWER was announced as well, and your system will be the conduit for that service. Must have been a really cool moment yesterday when that announcement came.
Of course. Our philosophy, going way probably back 5 years, is always to be agnostic. How can we improve connectivity for airlines and the industry in the whole? We felt that our strategy was very aligned with Airbus, so I think that's why you saw them select us as a partner. We announced Inmarsat a little while ago, and I think people were just waiting to see, well, is it just Inmarsat? Are we really going to see the benefits of this agnostic system where I can switch and change at my will as an airline? And I think yesterday's announcement is really justification that yes, this is the start. We now have 2 great suppliers on board with the KA band system, and I think there'll be more that come as we go. And it really shows that the strategy is valuable to airlines. I think they responded very well to it. And I think it's really going to drive costs down for airlines in this space, which ultimately will provide a better service to passengers, because we'll then start to see airlines being able to offer free Wi-Fi, because it becomes much less of a cost burden on them, and they can really provide the service they want to their passengers.
The ThinCom Victus antenna is a core part of your terminal. Obviously, Airbus likes that hardware, but you do too, and it's also going to roll out on Boeing aircraft. Tell me a little bit about why that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ThinCom are a great company. So number one, we're located close to each other. We're both in Southern California. They have a heritage in providing excellent equipment. We know them from the 2KU product that they rolled out with another supplier, and has been flying for many, many hours. So really what we were looking for was technology that performs excellently today and is available now. I think we have, as an industry, been looking for the ultimate solution in maybe flat panel arrays and those kind of things that just aren't quite mature enough yet.
Right.
Whereas the ThinCom terminal is very mature, the technology is very mature, and it's going to provide an excellent service for the years to come. So that's really what was behind our selection of the ThinCom terminal.
And ultimately, it is about ensuring a very compelling passenger experience.
Absolutely.
Whether that is via someone's mobile device or on the seatback screen. You're placed in that cabin.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And when you're placed in that cabin, more so now than ever, digital experience is becoming critical. On the Rave OS side, we have a whole digital ecosystem that's coming with things like advertising and direct content that's delivered to your seat back, maybe from the week before when it was aired on television. So connectivity plays a critical role to that. If we're not connected in the aircraft, we can't deliver these digital experiences that our customers expect and that we want to deliver. And ultimately, as the industry progresses into the next decade, the digital identity of the passengers is going to become more important than ever.
Very, very good. Well, congratulations on your success and all of our best going forward.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.